My dear sisters and brothers, the Lord has told us about two parables. And why did He tell them that? Because He wanted to show them that the old is not to be discarded, but the old is also to be included. We always build on the old. Like we have all gone to school, and what we did when we were small, that is not to be discarded. It is part of who we are. And so we grew from that. It is part. And so we keep on building on the old. So the law, Moses, Sabbath, these are not to be discarded. We will worship God in spirit and truth, was told to the Samaritan woman. Yes, but that does not mean that you don't have to go to church and be present to others, so that in this way we worship God. So these are things that today we see happening. The new waves come and they give up the old, go into the new things, they give up that, then there's nothing else left. So also, He is the new bridegroom. Bridegroom is one who connects with the people and with God. It's compared, Israel has always been comparing God to the bridegroom and the people as the bride. So He is the one who brings this communion of the people of God, and not only with God, but with one another as well. Look at what St. Paul is telling them. He's saying, we cannot know exactly everything because we do not know what is the intention of a person. Who knows the intention of a person? Only God, because His Spirit knows the depths of our being. So why is anyone doing what he or she is doing? Is it not because of their intentions? So are those intentions right? St. Ignatius tells us in the beginning of prayer, first and foremost, to look at God. He's seeing me. When He sees me and I'm present to that, I tell Him, Lord, all my intentions, my actions and my operations, order them so that I can always give You praise and glory. So otherwise, we will be doing our own things. Let us ask for this grace for all of us. But today, there is a saint whom I would like to talk to you about, William of Roskilde. He's a rather old saint, but what is important is he joined the... he was a priest from England. He went with the king to Denmark. He accompanied him. He was his spiritual guide. And when he went to Denmark, he saw that there was a lot of idolatry, superstition, and people were very suspicious. So he felt that he should remain back. And he remained back. When he remained back, there was another king there who was very unjust. He was putting people to death without giving them a trial, just like that. So when he was there in the church, he did not allow the king Sweyn to come in. And all his courtiers took out the sword and he gave himself, he said, you can cut me, but I will not allow such things to happen in the church. And at that time, this king, Sweyn, he gave up all his old ways, he got reconciled, came in, and both of them became good friends. Then they did lot for Denmark. And after that, when the king died, he was being taken to be buried in the church. And when he was being carried there, this William went to meet him. to invite him. But as he went there, he also died. So both of them were buried in the same place in the church. What is important is we are always called to do God's will. And when we do it, others will also be led to do it because of us doing it that way. So let us pray that we become examples of goodness, not because of ourselves, but because of God's dwelling within us. And it is He who keeps us constant in doing what we have to do. Otherwise, if it comes only from us, we may do it for some time and then it goes away. That is what happens if we are only by ourselves. But if we are with God, then there's a continuity. The old as well as the new is taken into consideration. Let's hold our hands like this, keep our back straight, close our eyes, and at every breath, God is coming into us, filling us from our toes right up to our head with His presence. Let us be filled with it. Let us allow Him to possess us. And let us surrender everything to Him, whatever is His, and whatever is ours, and whatever is coming from the evil one or from others. And keep it in Him, so that in Him, when we surrender it at the breath, it is all purified, and He gives us good things back multiplied. Lord, thank You for giving us all this grace. May we always remain centered on You and allow Your Spirit to lead us in our thoughts, words, and deeds.